So on page 132 in activity 6, did you listen to your CD?
Yes.
Okay, good. Did you notice the pronunciation, the stress? Good. Now you can check, I'm showing you what it looks like. This asks you to write the words in the blanks. I think that might not be too difficult for you, right? So you can look at my screen and see what words I have there. And while we're in class, let's work on our stress, intonation, and linking. Okay? The first one is to cut out something, and these are separable verbs. To cut out something means to remove it completely, to stop doing it. So we have this example. He'll cut out coffee from his diet. That means he regularly drinks coffee, but he wants to stop it. He wants to stop, to quit drinking coffee. All right? So here's an example using the future. Let's say he'll. He'll cut out. He'll cut out coffee from his diet. He'll cut out coffee from his diet. He'll cut out coffee from his diet. We'll take cut out and now we'll separate it and say he'll cut coffee out of his diet. He'll cut coffee out of his diet. And when we change coffee to a pronoun, we'll say it. He'll cut it out of his diet. Okay, look at me. I want you to pay attention to some words that are longer and some words that are shorter. All right, let's try this again. He'll cut it out of his diet. Very nice. That's much better in terms of your stress and intonation. He'll cut it out of his diet. All right. The second one is find out something. Find out something means to discover it. You want to know it, you find out, or you discover the information. We use the word find out with information, but not with things. For example, I can't find my keys. I want to find my keys. Don't use find out, because that is something. Where did I put my dictionary? Oh, here it is. I found it. I found my dictionary, but not found out. Okay? I want information. So, for example, I want to know which website to find all those videos by Pronunciation Doctor. Do you know? Oh, my friend told me. I found out what website to go to. So when you use it for information, you use the phrasal verb to find out. All right? Let's say, they found out her address. They found out her address. Okay, so past tense of find is found. We keep these together. Found out. They found out her address. They found out her address. Then we can separate it and say, they found her address out. They found her address out. They found her address out. And the address changed to pronoun it. They found it out. They found it out. Number 3 is hand in. To hand in something means to submit it, right? Let's ask the question. Did you hand in your homework? 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 Now we separate it and put homework in between. Did you hand your homework in? 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 Let's use a pronoun. Homework, pronoun, it. Did you hand it in? 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 If you answer yes, you'll say, yes, I handed it in. Yes, I handed it in. Yes, I handed it in. I handed, past tense, it. So handed it. Handed it. Let me hear you say, handed it. Handed. Yes, I handed it in. Yes, I handed it in. Yes, I handed it in. Did you hand in your homework? Did you hand in your homework? Yes, I handed it in. Yes, I handed it in. Number 4 is mess up something. To mess up means to upset it, to make it all disorderly, to spoil it. Don't mess up the things on my desk. Don't mess up the things on my desk. Mess up. Together. Mess up. Mess up. Don't mess up the things on my desk. Now let's separate it and put the object in between. Don't mess the things up. Oh, sorry. Don't mess the things on my desk up.
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 That means leave them in that order. Don't touch them. If we want to say things as a pronoun, since it's plural, we need to say them. And we say, don't mess them up. 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 Messed. Mess, mess, mess. Mess them up. Mess them up. Don't mess them up. Maybe you'll go back into your room and you'll say, who messed up my desk? Who messed up the room? Who messed up the kitchen counter? Who messed up my stuff? I don't know who messed them up, right? You can say, your things on your desk, I didn't touch them. I didn't touch them. I didn't mess them up. She messed them up. You can blame somebody else. But remember to use the pronoun them if it's plural, it if it's singular. Let's go to number 5. Pay back something.
Pay back something.
Or to pay back someone. To pay back somebody. To repay, for example, you repay a loan or a favor. All right, so let's look at this example. I'll pay back my debt as soon as I can. I'll pay back my debt as soon as I can.
I'll pay back my debt.
Okay, I hear some people going, you're not pronouncing very clearly, and it sounds like you're talking through your nose. Okay, let's try to say it clearly. I'll pay back my debt as soon as I can. That's a lot better. All right, pay back. Now let's separate it. I'll pay my debt back as soon as I can. I'll pay my debt back as soon as I can. Now let's use the pronoun. I'll pay it back as soon as I can. I'll pay it back as soon as I can. Number 6 is shut down something. That means to stop the activity, to close it completely. For example, the electricity. Let's say that. Electricity. 5 syllables, stress the third. Electricity. They'll shut down the electricity at 10. They'll shut down the electricity at 10. Shut down. Shut down the electricity. Now let's separate these two parts and put electricity in the middle. They'll shut the electricity down at 10.
They'll shut the electricity down at 10.
They'll shut the electricity down at 10. Let's use the pronoun. They'll shut it down at 10. They'll shut it down at 10. Number 7, take away. Take away means to remove something or to withdraw something. For example, the bank can take away your house. In recent years, many people have had not enough money to pay their mortgage, to pay the loan back to the bank. Then what does the bank do? They say, well, this house doesn't belong to you. This house belongs to the bank. You can use it if you pay back your money every month, but if you can't do that, that bank will take away your house. The bank can take away your house. Take away. Now let's separate it. The bank can take your house away. The bank can take your house away. House singular, it. The bank can take it away. The bank can take it away. Number 8 is wake up somebody. Wake up means to awaken. Should you wake up the children now? Should you wake up the children now? Now separate and say, should you wake the children up now? Should you wake the children up now? Children is plural, so we need to use the pronoun them. Should you wake them up now? Should you wake them up now? Okay, any questions on number 1 through 8? Any questions? Everything good? Now let's go on to inseparable verbs. In this case, the object needs to go after the 2 words or 3 words, but not in between. The first one, number 9, is to be with. To be with means to follow or to understand, to get it. So if I say, here are the directions, are you with me? Here are the directions. Are you with me? Yes, I'm with you. So what does that mean? Yes, I'm with you. It means I'm following you. Yes, I understand you. Yes, I get it. Okay? Also, another meaning is if we have opponents, one team or one group thinks something has this opinion, and another opponent has a different opinion. And if are you with me means do you support my idea? Or are you with them? That means you support their idea. So that's another meaning, to be with someone. In the classroom, when the teacher says, are you with me? That means, do you understand me? Do you follow me? And then you can say, yes, I'm with you. Yes, I'm with you. Okay? If you're not with me, that means, can you explain something again, please? Can you clarify for me? Can you explain something? All right? If you're not with somebody, you don't understand it. If you're with them, you follow it. Number 10, catch up on something. Means to recover or to complete it. We gave these examples before. Let's practice these sentences. I must catch up on my sleep. Okay, watch me, please. Look at me, please. Look at me, please. Catch up on. Very nice. Your stress is good. Catch up on. Catch up on my sleep. I must catch up on my sleep. Beautiful. I must catch up on it. I must catch up on it tonight. Very nice. Okay. So number 11, cut down on. Cut down on. Okay, watch me. Cut down on. Link, non. Cut down on. Cut down on. That means to reduce or to decrease. So listen to the difference between cut out. Cut out means completely, no more, quit. But cut down on means lower it, decrease it. Still drink coffee, but not so much coffee. Still stay up late, but not so often. All right, so if you have a bad habit or something you don't want to do anymore, you decrease that. All right, so let's give the example. Cut down on caffeine. And other stimulants. What are some other stimulants? Like caffeine in your coffee, your tea, chocolate. Did you know chocolate has a lot of caffeine in it? And how about those drinks like, what are those drinks? Red Bull that has a lot of caffeine. Did I tell you about the other day when I was giving blood? Remember we had a blood drive, blood donation? So I donated blood. And after donating blood, everyone has to go to the snack table and drink a lot of water to replenish the liquid, the blood that they have taken out for donation, and eat some snacks. And I met one of my former students there. And she was disappointed because she couldn't donate blood the way she wanted to. And the reason was because her blood pressure was too high. And I said, you're so young, how can your blood pressure be so high? Well, she drank an energy drink. I forgot the name of it. I don't remember the brand, but it had a lot of caffeine in it. So it made her heart beat so fast that they didn't want her to donate blood at this time. So she was disappointed in that. And she said, I don't know why I drank that. I never drank that before. I just wanted to try it. And so she bought it and she drank it and her heart rate went up too high. So that's what caffeine can do to you if you drink a lot of it or a high dose of it. It can make it's a stimulant, right? It stimulates your heart. Maybe people think also it stimulates your mind and makes you think more. Do any of you drink caffeine? Coffee? Tea? Sometimes? Okay. All right. So I remember when I was in college, I had a roommate who drank 6 or 8 cups of coffee every morning. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. So now she doesn't drink any coffee at all. But those are in her young days. You know, when you're younger, you think you will never die. Nothing bad will happen to you. You can do anything you want. Now she's older and wiser. And she realizes that too much caffeine is not good for her. So now she doesn't drink any. She cut out caffeine. Yeah. Well, over the years, she cut down on caffeine, so she reduced the amount. And then later on in her life, she cut out caffeine. You see the difference between cut down and cut out? Yes. Okay. All right, let's say if we say caffeine and other stimulants, then that is plural, so our pronoun is them. Cut down on them. Cut down on them. I need to cut down on them. The next one is number 12, to deal with something. To deal with someone. All right, that means to handle or manage. Here's an example. Try to deal with your worries before bedtime. So you have worries? Do any of you have worries? You worry about this, you worry about that. You think, oh, I have so many worries. So don't take your worries to bed with you. Try to deal with them before you go to bed. And then you can have a nice sleep. All right? So worries, more than one worry is worries. The plural worries, we use a pronoun them. Try to deal with them before bedtime. Try to deal with them before bedtime. Number 13, fall asleep. Means to pass into a condition or state of sleep. All right, we know this one, right? Drowsy drivers often fall asleep at the wheel. The wheel means the steering wheel. The steering. You know, you steer your car, you steer left and right and straight, and maybe if you're drowsy. Okay, so drowsy drivers often fall asleep at the wheel, and then they might have an accident. So we don't want that to happen to you, right? Number 14, go away. Go away means to leave or to disappear. The pain, maybe you have a pain and you say, hurts. The pain will go away shortly. All right, so some people get a pain when they get a shot, but it doesn't last for a long time. The pain will go away shortly, means in a short time. The pain will go away shortly. Repeat. The pain will go away shortly. Number 15, go into. Means to examine or to look at in detail. We won't go into all the reasons now. We'll give you an overview, but we won't examine, we won't discuss all the reasons. We won't go into all the reasons now. Number 16, go on. Means to happen. What is going on here? What's going on here? Describe what's going on. Okay, past tense, went on. What went on in that room yesterday? So we can use the word go in any verb tense we need. Number 17, go over. To go over something means to review it. Remember at the beginning of the period I said, go over your Chapter 3 test. Go over and see if you have any questions about it. Right? Go over. Let's go over the main points. Let's go over them. Number 18 is get up. Get up means to rise or get out of bed. I get up. I got up. I will get up, any tense you want. So this morning, you can say, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Not me, I'm just kidding. That was just an example. I got up a little bit later than that. Number 19, lie down.
Lie down.
Lie down means to recline or to rest in a horizontal position. Now be careful. A lot of English speakers use the wrong word. They say lay down, and that's not correct. It's lie down. So when I was donating blood, the person, the Red Cross worker who told me, he said, okay, now please lay down. I said, I won't lay down, I will lie down. You have to tell everybody, so tell them to lie down. I said, I will give you my blood, and I will give you my English too. All right, so say, lie down.
Lie down.
Lie down. He's going to lie down on the couch. He's going to lie down on the couch. Number 20 is nod off. Nod off is like this. So do you ever nod off? Do you ever nod off during class? Do you ever nod off during class? In my class? Okay, you don't have to admit it. That's all right. Maybe you want nod off in a boring class. Or when you're very tired, you're very drowsy, you might nod off. Okay, stay up. Stay up is 21. Do you stay up? She plans to stay up all night to study. She has so much to study for tomorrow's test, she's planning to stay up all night. Stay up. That means you don't go to sleep. Or you could say stay up late means you go to bed later than usual. 22. Here's our last one. Talk about.
Talk about.
Talk about something. Or talk about someone. It means to discuss. Let's talk about the need for rest.
Let's talk about the need for rest.
We'll talk about this chapter more the next time we meet. Is that a good idea?